Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about different basketball plays that you can run at the middle school level. So I'm going to run some simple plays that work really well against a man-to-man defense, and then I'm going to switch it up and do a few different plays against zone defenses. Now, in a lot of leagues throughout the whole entire world, they don't allow zone defenses at the middle school level, while in other places like a lot of states as well as in Canada, generally speaking, it's mixed 50-50 depending on the league, school, league, rep, club, whatever it may be. So let's get down to the clipboard. Let's check these out. Okay, so in this first play, we're going to be running a box offense against a man-to-man defense. We're going to be having these two players setting screens down, and then these two players are going to be then popping up players 2 and 3. Now, what we are actually hoping for is for one of these players to switch off. Where if that was to happen, let's say player 5 was to switch off. Now there's going to be a mismatch down low, and now we want player 4 to clear out so that player 5 can get to the rim very easily. Now, another option that can come out of this is, let's say the players has set a really good screen down low. Well, now what's going to happen is player 2 is going to be wide open. He can take a 3 or he can take a step in and take a mid-range shot as well. So there's a couple of different options that can come out of this play. Also, there may be also an option where, let's say player 5 is not open. He can set a screen across to player 4. Player 4 can then use that screen, and he may be open for a layup as well. So that's just a quick set play that you can run at the middle school level. This is actually the play that we ran at the middle school level when I was in grade 7 and grade 8. Now I'm going to show you another box offense that you can run as well. So now in this next play, we used to call this go green, where players 3 and 2, they would pop out towards the free throw line extended, and we would have players 5 and 4 set a double screen for player 1. Now player 1 would be able to choose which direction he wants to go in, and now he would be tasked with driving towards the rim. What we're hoping for here is for this to be a solid screen for either player 5 to come off and contest player 1, because player 1 will obviously be faster than player 5, but also we kind of hope for player 3 to drop down so that our player 3 blue will be wide open for a mid-range or 3-point shot. Number one option is player 1, however, going straight towards the rim. Now, if you would like, I also run a 1-4 offense at the middle school level, and what we do here is very simple screening plays. And what we would do is have, in this first play, we would have player 5 and player 4 setting a screen for players 3 and 2. After they set those screens, those two players will decide, and we would already have a decision by the point guard if you trust your point guard in calling this play. So if he has his fist up on this right side, that means he wants this player to set a screen, and he wants this player number 2, to cut across the key. Now the reason why we would have it set up like this is so that now player 3, he is setting that screen, player 5 is clearing out. We're having player 2 cut across the key. Now, we can have player 2 who may be wide open for that layup. Player 1 may be open for that shot. If neither of them are open, we're going to have player 3 rolling towards the basket where he may be open for a shot as well. Now, I also like to run some quick, simple motion offenses like the 5-out and 4-out 1-in motion offenses. If I remember, I'm going to link them below as well, but they are on my channel, so you can just type in Basketball Coach Allen motion offenses and you will see tons of videos there. Now, going up against zone defenses can be difficult at the younger age groups, but let's get down to the clipboard and I will show you how I navigate the zone offense. Even though the triangle offense is very difficult to teach, I like to teach a kind of a motion version of it. so that maybe when we get into high school, because at the high school level I do run a lot of different triangle plays, this can really help my team if I am continuing on with them into the high school age. So we're going to have player 1 pass over to player 4. That's going to draw the wing defender out. The post player is going to go down. Player 3 is going to be moving in. And we're going to be having possibly player 1. He's either going to be double teaming or he's going to be sitting in the middle. We're going to then have player 1 cut down towards this low corner. We have created the triangle now. Now he may be open for a quick shot down there. If he is not, there's so many different things that you can run out of this. So you can run set plays out of it where you could have player 1 pass over to player 4, player 5 setting a screen up, player 1 cutting, where if player 1 gets that ball, that's going to draw player 5 up. Player 5 blue will cut down or roll off that screen, and he can receive that pass from player 1 for the layup. There's so many different options that can happen. Now, let's say we have gone through a couple of different sets and nothing has worked out. We're still in our triangle. The motion part of it is we can now have player 2. He is going to run towards the ball and player 4 is going to pass to player 2. At this time, we're going to have player 3. He is going to then run up. Player 2 is going to pass to player 3. We're going to be having player 5 setting a screen over here on player 5 red. Player 4 is going to be cutting through towards the free throw line extended, and that's going to draw the defense up and over. They've already started shifting. Player 3 is then going to pass to player 4. He's going to be cutting down. At the same time, player 1 is cutting across, and now we have 2 different options for the offense to score. So if this was a solid enough screen, we will have possibly an open 3-point shot over here for player 4. If not, then that draws player 3 red up to defend. We now have player 4 getting trapped after player 3 passed for the ball. Player 3 goes down to the low corner. Meanwhile, we had player 1 cutting across where we could hit player 1 up or player 3 up for a shot. So these are the offenses that I would run at the middle school age. Some against a man-to-man defense, which are basic offenses where we're just running a simple box or a low 1-4. And then when we start going up against zone defenses, or even this triangle motion still does work against a man-to-man defense as well. And it actually works really good. I've created so many open 3-point shots for players because of this offense. Now, going from there, running it as a motion, like I just showed you there, and then you can still do that same transition that we just did going from the left to the right side. You can do that from the right to the left side as well, and you can keep on reversing it over and over again depending on how much time you have on a shot clock, if you have a shot clock. Anyways, I hope that this video has helped you with your plays that you're going to be picking this year. If it has, let us know in the comments section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And also, if you have any comments for future videos, I would love to hear from you as well. I'll see you guys again later on today for the second video of the day.